Hi everyone, welcome to DOdaily. It's Des here. Tuesday training, just checking in after the City Slicker Solidarity session, as I always do at this time, always feeling really positive. And there's so many reasons for that today. Of course, yesterday on Monday Motivation, I started the week by saying I wasn't actually 100%. I am in many ways, I know things are working out, I know things are going amazingly well, I'm really positive and enthusiastic. But we can't choose these things, and this is what I was trying to explain yesterday. Sometimes things just creep up on us. A couple of annoyances, a couple of frustrations, things that I can't really control, but I always say, don't be defined by them. So having sort of let my feelings out last night, I set about today in exactly the right frame of mind. All the things I suggest, getting up early, getting in some activity, even if it's just a walk. At 6:30 this morning, it was absolutely pouring it down. But I got out the door, went for a walk around the river, got soaked head to toe by a bus. And yesterday, that would have probably sort of tipped me over the edge. But today, having made that effort, got out there, added a little extra accountability by meeting some guys as well. That's really important. But I'd set off in the right frame of mind, and straight away I was in a better position than I was for the whole of yesterday. Like I say, there's no real issue, there's no problem, but it's just me kind of like doing whatever I can. I keep passing this message on, I keep trying to encourage different things and trying new ways of attacking the day. And for me, getting up early is one of my targets at the moment. I've been talking about those targets a lot, and it's one of them at the moment that I have to get up, so that accountability is there as well. But it's put me in such a better frame of mind. I've been attacking the jobs. Some of the jobs I've possibly been putting off today. Some of the things I don't really want to do, the difficult stuff, I've been setting about them, ticking them off one by one. I said this to sort of Kay midway through the day. I'm doing this job and I'm doing the next job because I want to get through them. And when we're not in a great frame of mind, we tend to push that stuff to the bottom, and we let it stress us, and we let it sort of worry us, and it becomes a bit of an issue. Today I was just attacking it, making the phone calls I didn't want to, asking the questions I didn't want to, because once again I'm feeling much better about what I'm doing, and that all results in a bit of activity this morning. By feeling great as well, it made me look forward to the session tonight. I always meet the Do Running guys in Nottingham City Centre at 6 p.m. on a Tuesday. We just go out for a plod, run around town, all together. Whoever comes, there's no obligation, it's just a nice way of meeting up, and sort of getting over the day, however it's been. I talk on Monday about never miss a Monday, but for me on a Tuesday it's about the group coming together, and it's like I'm almost attacking the week from this point in, having sort of had that tricky start yesterday and then really sort of getting to grips with it today, getting out for a run with the guys, getting out in the cold again, cold, wet, windy, but I love it when it's like that, and when you've completed it as a group, it feels absolutely amazing. I encourage people to join this, even if they do it virtually at 6 p.m. A lot of people kind of question that and think, well, why would you do that? But again, it's just that little bit of accountability and feeling part of a team. When you feel like that, it's amazing, and that's how I feel right now. I feel absolutely fantastic. I'm ready, I've done my activity, I'm ready to watch football. Forest are playing tonight, I'm in a good frame of mind about that. They're doing well, it's exciting again, so I'm really looking forward to it. At the moment, I'm actually in the boot room again. I'm meeting a guy who's promised to deliver some prizes for a raffle for the DFib fundraiser I've been talking about. So again, all that is great stuff adding up. Whilst it'd be easy to have a pint to celebrate how I'm feeling, I'm in that sort of routine now. I'm in that strong frame of mind where all those targets that were set are there to sort of hit day by day, each one at a time, and then report back and say, yes, I've got through it. It's not easy working on so much stuff at once, I always say I'm busy, and that's because I'm always working on several projects at once, but now I've got several targets, and with those, you get your ups and downs. I've spoken many times about taking things one day at a time when you've got so much on, or when the chips are down. Right now I feel like I can attack everything, but there's still an element of working one day at a time, still getting through this injury, still building up my running. So whilst I had a rest from that yesterday, again I can sort of tick off today as got out there for a run. One of my targets is to run at all the do running sessions, so I've done that. Again, it's a small win, and all I've done today is take all those small wins back, which I weren't feeling yesterday. I've taken and realised that it worked for me today, and they all add up to sort of a good feeling, good spirit, and sort of just getting through another one, getting through it a little bit better than yesterday. And over the week, this is all I'm trying to do, is just build that momentum a little bit, build that positivity, all the enthusiasm to keep attacking it. I understand these days that it's not always going to, even in what any given week, it's going to be up and down. Tomorrow could be completely different again. But understanding that, knowing that that's a possibility, generally helps you be a little bit better. If you accept where you are, like I did yesterday, there was no explanation for the way I was feeling really. Those things are still there, but as I've said many times, I refuse to be defined by them, so there's no reason for me to be feeling rubbish. After everything that's gone off, all these things I'm talking to you about today, getting out with the guys, getting up early, the guy bringing the prizes along, someone doing something great, bringing it in my direction, the football, the chance to keep talking and meeting people, it's absolutely brilliant. So all I want to say today, guys, is the message really is it changes very quickly. I said yesterday, I've said it a million times before, form is temporary. If you want to make the most of it, you absolutely can. You just have to put those foundations in. I spoke about that a lot when I was talking about the targets, but you have to make that, just that little 2% worth of effort. For me, it was getting up this morning, going out in the rain. As somebody who struggles to get up, it would have been easy to stay in bed, roll over, not get up early, especially when I saw the rain, especially when I saw it was dark and cold. But I didn't. I basically jumped up out of bed, did what I had to do, come back, set myself up properly for the day, and everything flowed from there. And all of a sudden, I'm in a much better frame of mind. And that's all I want to do today, guys. Just a quick one. Just want to sort of reiterate that it changes very quickly, It changes from minute to minute sometimes, but without any real explanation. It's just the way it is. When we accept it, when we do something about it, when we get out there, get our activity and get fresh air, like I've said billions of times, skin's waterproof. So I could have really been upset this morning. It could have almost been an extension of yesterday. It could have continued my bad mood into another day, and then it would have built into something else again. But because I'd done what I had to do, feeling really positive, feeling refreshed, feeling ready to go, ready for Wednesday workout or whatever that's going to throw at me. Of course, I've got the winning club. I'll be here again with the third day in a row. Not always here, although some might question that. But it's a nice place with nice people who want to do good things. So when I'm here for reasons like this, it's absolutely brilliant. So hopefully you've taken something from that, and you've got why I'm doing certain things and why I work off certain activities, and go to certain places and meet certain people, But most of all, understand that from something like the solidarity session, because that's all I've spoken about there is solidarity. Good people, good places, good times. When we can meet as one on a Tuesday, get some activity in, it's absolutely brilliant. I'll always encourage people to be part of a group. There's a million ways to sort of get fit, get active, but if you can come together like we do, you give yourself every opportunity. I did it first thing this morning, and I did it again at the set time this evening. Really buzzing from doing it, got so much out of it. Steady sessions in all reality, but when you've done it, you think, yeah, that was good. And that's what it's about. It's about enjoying it. Please comment if you've got anything to say. Let me know where you've been doing your activity. Please like, share and subscribe. and I'll be back tomorrow with Wednesday workout and some midweek motivation. Hopefully Forest get those 3 points and I'll be in an even better mood. Until then guys, just doing it.